Hey everybody, it's Jess. Impressed Results by Jess, owner and CEO, founder, etc. I've been doing hair, taking care of hair and skin since high school, middle school. I got my cosmetology license in high school, or a little bit after high school. So anybody that knows Jess, as far as from business, they know like I'm passionate about my business. I care about my business. I want to know what you think about my business, and I want to be there how I can to assist you on your hair and skin journey. That is imperative. Now, Jessica, she cares about her purpose by Jess, but Jessica is Nevaeh and Ryan's mama. So I work really hard on ensuring that I'm teaching them the right things to do and keeping them focused on what they need to be doing. And I just want to help how I can, get them on their journey the way they need to be. So, on that note, I'm going to take a little sip. So, I wanted to kind of open up a little bit more. I know I did Who is Jess? I did What's Next or What We Should Do Next or however you want to say it. But I wanted to kind of dig in a little bit more on what I'm working on for myself. Um, my son is a up and coming little athlete, bless his heart. He's been doing baseball. We played around with soccer a little bit, and so now we're gonna start doing football, y'all. So keep me in y'all prayers. So on top of the business and getting everything ready for that, I will be getting him prepared for football this season, and then in a few months he'll be starting the fall ball. So we'll get it together as it comes. My Vea, which is my teenager, her birthday is coming up. So those of y'all that know her, it is August 2nd. My baby gonna be 15. I'm so excited. She's gonna be in 10th grade, my big girl. So shout out to Vea, shout out to RJ. Those are my babies. I just want to kind of just tap into like, what am I doing? So I'm real life trying to like make myself the best person I could be. I'm big on mental health and self-care and self-awareness. And throughout the years, I have learned some hard lessons. And one of the lessons I had to learn was I'm doing what I'm doing to better myself. So before I can help anybody else, Jess has to be okay. Jessica has to be okay. The kids, mommy has to be okay. So I've been learning how to slow everything down, get myself together, and just focus on the main things, the most important things, and what I need to do to be better for myself. so, so those of y'all that wondering, no, I'm not an alcoholic, but here and there, a little drink kind of helps ease the nerves, keeps the edge out, whatever. I went to take the kids out to eat yesterday, and it was just so funny to me because I guess you look at yourself as a certain way, and other people view you another way. People that you don't even know and you don't even realize you're giving off certain vibes. So I walk into the Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Trying to take the kids to get some quick. We haven't really ate out in a while. I try to cook as much as I can because I'm kind of picky, and I've been kind of on a little journey of getting myself back under control with my eating. So that being said, the host, he was kind of standing there. He just kept smiling at me, and I smiled back. I ain't rude, but he was like, "You just really look nice. Like I just love your vibe." And I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, cool. Like whatever that means. And he was like, you just look so in tune with yourself. Like your spirit just look relieved. Your spirit just look like you okay, you chilling. And so I'm kind of like, oh, okay. And I feel like I always, well, I thought I always look like that. But to hear somebody that I've never seen in my life say that, I'm like, okay, I might be, trying to get myself a little together. My aura is kind of cleaning up a little bit. And to be funny really fast, I have a friend, and my friend has a podcast, Let's Yep About It, and he's always kind of picking on women and stuff when they be talking about they on their spiritual journey. I'm sorry, it's not funny. So it's not funny because people on their spiritual journey is a real thing. But he kind of made a few comments about how most girls act when they on their spiritual journey, which he and I are going to do a segment soon, and we'll tap in on that. But Robert, that is for you, because he always talk about I need to shout him out. That was his shout out. When I tell you, this man is an intelligent black man, but he will go in on you really, really fast. And he's giving the facts that we need to hear as black people, but we'll get into that later. Um, when that man gave me that compliment, I took it as a compliment. I just felt like, what do people think when they meet you? Like, how are they viewing you? Like, do you give off an energy, like a positive energy? Do you give off like an energy like, well, dang, let me not talk to her, let me leave him alone, things like that? Because men and women give off energy, even kids give off energy. I myself have been working in education for, I guess, the last 10, 11 years or so on the law enforcement end, and I was teaching as well, and I was a part of different like little programs that assisted with girls that got pregnant early, things of that nature. Jess is very unbiased. Like, whatever lifestyle you live, legal, illegal, that is your choice. I feel like we all are given choices, so whatever you choose to do, that's you. Long as whatever you're doing don't interfere with my life, you go for it. If I see like you taking it too far in the area, I might be like, hey man, like, look out. What the old people say, pull your coattail a little bit. Hey man, look out. You might want to slow down on that, or certain things giving a vibe of you might be on some kind of track of illegal activity. So you might want to get yourself together. But at the end of the day, I feel like we all have our own choices. We can do whatever we feel like is best for us, for our family, etc. So, on that note, I am working on my master's in counseling in my area of, I guess my area that I really want to concentrate on is mental health. Um, my background with law enforcement is I was kind of like a trainer in the sense of I trained like all the officers there. I trained the supervisors there. I spearheaded our training department at my last police department. And so that being said, I became a mental health police officer as well. So I had to learn how to properly interact and engage males, females, and children, and how to help them calm down in a way where we were not hurting them. We did not have to give lethal. We did not have to get hands on. They call it verbal judo. If you could calm somebody down with your words and with your demeanor, it's way easier and it's less work and it's less paperwork. Anybody who has been in law enforcement, social work, and counseling therapy, you understand. Nobody want to do unnecessary paperwork. It sucks. Um, so I just really want to help people. When it comes to my business, I want to help you, with your mind, making sure your hair and your skin is together. Because when you look into things on their line of what you need to do and how you need to do things, you have to understand what you yourself needs. Some people need a lot of sleep. Some people need a lot of light. Some people need a lot of outside door activities. So you have to understand what gets you going, what helps you, and what gets you started in a way that'll better you. So what I learned is, for me, working out is my best medication. Working out is my best outlet. Working out is one thing that helps me kind of get my day started. I'm constantly getting fussed at by my business coach because he feel like I need to put certain things, in priority and make it the most important thing. But I had to explain to him, when I work out, it literally helps me get my day started. It almost feel like if I'm in a rush and I have to move in a haste, it's like, dang, like I feel off, like I feel off track. And so, like, you yourself, like, what makes you feel off track? You know, like, try to understand it. Like, what really gives your day purpose? Like, what really make you feel like, man, I can get this shit over with now because I did that. And for me, working out and making sure I eat something that helps me a lot. I'm a coffee drinker. Like when I tell you, I be feeling like I just might as well jump if I don't have any coffee. Not really jump, you know. Let me not say that because don't take this seriously. Like I don't want to jump, no. But it's just like I be needing it. That coffee, I be needing it. Um, Lately I've been drinking it like with lemon, just black coffee and lemon, no creamer, no sugar, like none of that. And at first I thought it was gonna be hard because I always been a person like give me creamer with my coffee type, you know. One of my old mentors, he used to always tell me you won't truly appreciate coffee until you drink it black. And I'm like, the hell I want to drink it black for? This shit bitter. So I used to be a correctional officer, TDCJ. I was out there in Huntsville, and a lot of the inmates there, they would drink the coffee black. And so I used to be like, I'm not drinking this shit like this. So I had a few, you know, they used to work in that area, and they would always kind of have like something available to where the COs, if we wanted to get creamer or coffee, sugar, it was available. And so sometimes it was there, sometimes it wasn't there, but I just felt like that was torture for me not to have that available to me. So now, like that, I'm doing my best to be on a cleaner route as far as my system, because you know, time go by, you're gonna get older. It's inevitable. You can't fight it. But since I've gotten older, I feel like I want to make sure that I keep my skin, you know, keep my body in good shape because you only get one body, you don't get another one. You can't trade it in, even though a lot of people are doing things to make their body better for them. I'm not against it. I just do not want to do that. So I want to do it my way. I want to do it the healthy way, and I want to do it in a way where if something backfires, it's because of something that I can adjust and I can fix myself. Not have to go pay some money to do it. So it's not a slug, it's not shade, it's just Jessica's choice. Just say this, Jessica's choice. I've always been a person that loves to work out, so I rather always work out and change some habits to get to the goal I want to get to body wise. Um, but my people that go and do whatever they need to do, I love it. I'm for you. Just make sure you be careful, and I'll keep my prayers for y'all. Um, but back to my journey. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Improv Results by Jess. We want to help people learn more about themselves however we can. Sometimes, you know, they say that testimonials that assist people realize what they needed help with that they did not realize they needed help with. And I can't tell you how many times I've listened to motivational speeches, sermons at church, and just different things that people have done in a lifetime, and it makes sense. It's like, dang, oh, okay. Well, when I such and such, oh, yeah, I was wrong for that. Because sometimes we feel like we right because it's us. So, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, sometimes I mostly do be right. I tell people I'm like 89%. It ain't that many times I'm wrong. But if I am wrong, I most definitely will, you know, apologize. It's so heavy, but I will notify you that I acknowledge that I could have made a better decision. Nobody is perfect, but you most definitely want to strive for perfection. I always tell my kids that. One of my old supervisors always tell us, no excuses, only results. And so I used to think that was so funny. So when it came to my business, I felt like that is a tool I want to input. So I always say, no excuses, just results. Because Jess is here to help, we're not here to hurt. So if it's anything that you feel like I could have done better, please tell me. Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm helping people in the right way. I don't want to feel like, man, oh, well, you know, just did the best you could, so we ain't gonna worry about it. No, 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 no. It's never the best. Like, you can always make improvements. I hate when people be like, oh, man, well, you know, can't nobody do this better than that person. can't nobody do this better than this person. It's always somebody that has figured out a smarter way, a easier process, and that's why we have the internet. The internet shows you all those things, the DIYs, the how-tos, like all of those things are tools that we're supposed to be utilizing to help make us improve. So we can be the best for ourselves, be the best for our business, be the best for our children, be the best in our professions, etc. So I support everybody on whatever journey you're on, but my journey is, to provide generational wealth for my children, my grandchildren, my grandchildren's grandchildren, etc. My nieces and nephews, my little cousins. I want to help whoever I can, wherever I can. So if it's anything that I said that you liked or you didn't like, please leave your comments. Like, dislike, however you feel. I just use everything as a tool of improvement. So thank you. It's Jess. And tap in. We're gonna have our videos on Saturdays, on some Sundays, but every Wednesday you will get a Jess Talk. So please subscribe if you have not, and you have a wonderful and blessed day. And remember, it's Jess and Jess Talks.